Hello, good morning. I've come to speak with the leaders in my that are friends with me and leaders across the
More
world.
music on trendybeats.com.
If God has bestowed upon you the spirit of leadership or the responsibility of being a leader, there are things you need to take in place. So I have basically realized that most of our problems across the country and in the world these days is the problem of leadership. The problem of leadership. And for leaders, the most problem they have these days is usually the problem of managing people. It's usually a problem of people. Whether at a place of work you're made a leader, whether in your church you're made as a leader, whether in your business you are a leader there. There are ways to solve some basic problems in these areas or in this responsibility of yours. So, I'm going to be talking about three things a leader should not do. Three things a leader shouldn't do. Number one, a leader should not be afraid to try something new. At times, when you want to assign someone to a responsibility, you might think that, I know that this person has never tried this thing before. I don't know how this person is going to behave if I give this person this responsibility. Do not be scared of trying something new. Do not be scared of assigning something new to a person. It is normal for them to make mistakes, yes. But if you allow them to keep doing that thing and let it be their cycle, by the time they come to work, they will be able to overcome the win in that area. Of course, it might affect you financially as a leader, it might affect you in several ways, but for them to get used to that area of responsibility, it's good that you just take your eyes away and allow them make the mistakes because they would learn by making that mistakes. It's just like a child who's learning how to walk. You can't say that because you don't want the child to fall, so you won't allow the child try and walk. The child has to try to walk. So it's definite that the child will definitely fall, make mistakes, get up, and try again. Also, because your child doesn't know how to drive, for example, and you've taken the child outside to learn how to drive, and at the end of the day the child is okay, you feel okay, you can try, and you just got a new car for yourself, and your child tries to drive the car out. I'm very sure you would be inside calling and be sure checking through the windows and everywhere to be sure that the child is fine and also your car is fine. So do not be afraid to try something new. That is number one. Number two, do not confuse individual loyalty with team building. Do not confuse individual loyalty with team building. What do I mean by this? I mean that if someone is being loyal to you, it doesn't mean that you should not micromanage that person. You should just have that person alone that you speak with, or you have that person alone that you give instructions. It is good that you make others as important as that person that has been loyal to you. Even if every other person is not being loyal to you or doing the job the right way, it is good that you don't make one person feel more special than the other. Even as parents as well, it is important that you do not make one child out of your children feel more special than the other children. Let them all be together. Let them all be together, and I have that feeling of I'm special to my mom, I'm special to my dad. Not like my dad loves my sister more than he loves me, or my mom loves my brother more than he loves me. It shouldn't be like that. Even in our place of work and in our businesses, we should not feel or make another person feel special than the other. We should welcome teamwork. Teamwork is the most important thing. Number three, we shouldn't micromanage people, but we should lead them. Leading people is different from micromanaging people. Managing people has to do with putting your eyes into the details, okay? Where this person made a mistake, or where this person lost some money, where this person, that's manage. That's the work of a manager. That's its managing. But if we learn to lead people by sharing our vision, sharing the goals, sharing the responsibilities with them, they would figure out by themselves how to achieve that goal. It is just like a bank where you have several staffs and you give them, okay, by the end of this month, you should be able to hit up to 150 million. You should be able to hit up to 100 million. Nobody cares how you get your results. That's how it is. Nobody cares how you get your results. They just want you to check at the end of the month. Did you get to that extent? Were you able to cover for that amount? Were you able to do that amount of money at the end of the month? That is what they care about. That is leadership, not managing people and checking, okay, what did you do? What did he do? How did he do it? And all of that. That doesn't matter. As a leader, you should just go ahead and lead people and not manage them. Lead people. It's easier to lead than to manage people. And it's great. Of course, I know it's great responsibility. It is more responsibility if you manage people, try to manage people than leading them, because you'll stress yourself with hypertension. Because by the time you want to check in, you find out, what? You did this to get this result? How could you? You get my point now. So it's easier for you as a leader to lead people, share your vision with them, share your goals with them, and make them understand this is where we want to be. This is where we are going to set the pace for them. Then they would figure out how they want to achieve that goal with you. That is actually what will bring teamwork as well. All right, so I'm basically going to mention the three things I said a leader shouldn't do. A leader should not be afraid to try something new. A leader should not confuse individual loyalty with team building. Number three, a leader shouldn't try to